Have you always felt like you were the odd man out? Or you were the scapegoat of the family, or you were the lone wolf? And no matter what you do or say, they just don't seem to get you. They just don't seem to understand you. Maybe it's because the way you felt, understood, and respond to things are very different to what others think is normal. Or it's because the way you look or your sound is very different. Or maybe it's because of the choices that you have made in your life seem to be outlandish and abnormal for people around you. Or maybe you chose to speak up when others chose not to. And then you always felt like you are being tolerated and not being accepted in your family and those around you. And you always struggled for a sense of belongingness. And so you had an impression that maybe if you change, they would approve of you and they would accept you. And then you start living a lie. You suppress your morals, your aspirations, and your dreams. One of the most hardest realizations is when we come to realize that we are the black sheep. Maybe you were disowned, or you were treated differently, or you were just devalued by your friends and family. Today we will understand what is it like to be the black sheep and what are our gifts and strengths. The origin of this word black sheep actually came up when a certain gene resulted in the birth of a sheep that had wool that was black in color and not white wool. And obviously this black sheep stood out in the flock of white sheep, and it was treated differently than the others because it had black wool. But what they did not understand was that the wool of the black sheep was as warm as that of a white sheep. When someone says that they have a black sheep in the family, we are very quick to conclude that they are these weird, awkward, or bad-tempered people, but that's not always the case. No matter what, they don't deserve to be treated like outcasts. All they are guilty of is being different. I always felt different while growing up. I remember having issues blending in. But here's the catch. You incarnate in a certain family for certain experiences and lessons that you need to learn through the triggering situations to heal, of course. You are different because that's what you are here to experience. There are times when we have these certain beliefs and certain morals and maybe there are times when we are trying to build a spiritual stamina and we are trying to read books, and maybe we are also having an awakening journey and we are so passionate about bringing a change in the lives of people around us. So I remember during my awakening journey, and when I would kind of get information and downloads, and I would tell people that, this is how it's supposed to be, this is what you're going through, this is what you're supposed to be doing, and these are your lessons. But what would happen is that they would just not get me. I would be just so frustrated about it. After a point, I realized that maybe I should be more empathetic and understanding towards people who have maybe not even begun their spiritual journey. I have family and friends who are, maybe I am at level 5 of my spiritual journey, and there are people who have not even started it. So I started to be more empathetic towards people who don't get me. And I also understand that it is their journey, it is their choice, and it is their free will. And I also realize that I can't bring about a change in people's lives when they are not ready to change and they don't want to experience. And I also realize that it is their journey, it is their choice and their free will to do whatever they want to. So the best way was to be more compassionate and more understanding towards people who don't get what I'm trying to say. Maybe the concepts and things that I talk about is not something that they're looking for. Being more understanding towards where they are in their journey. And eventually I also realized that being the change is more important than bringing the change. You become the change and let it take over. I also figured out eventually that it is not about them getting me. They don't get me because I don't get them either. So I started to practice more neutrality in my opinions. So when I would interact and I would understand that the opinions are different and they don't resonate mine, I would try to not impose my opinion on them. but at the same time I would have my grounds, and I would believe and I would be okay that it's okay that they don't understand me. It's okay if they don't see what I see and feel what I feel about a certain situation. Triggering moments, refrain from imposing your opinion, but don't let anybody else do the same to you. Sometimes people are not going to get us no matter what, and be okay with it. Everybody will not like us, everybody will not approve of us, everybody will not see what we see. That's one of the most powerful realizations. And now let's look at some more signs and some coping mechanisms that you might have picked up, and do let me know in the comments box if it resonates with you. You built walls around you and kept people at arm's length because you were fearful of being rejected again. You found comfort in food. You either binge eat, or you overeat, or you don't eat at all to stay in control. You have a lot of resentment and rage in you because you were treated differently and you're still in victimhood. You're viewed as a bit of a rebel. Family gatherings feel like a prison statement. You developed an excessive sense of freedom and independence, and now it's causing you trouble. Maybe you feel disconnected at all levels from yourself and with people around you, that you have a deep sense of loneliness and sadness. And now let's talk about the gifts of being the black sheep. One of the most important gifts that I think is that it sets you free. I understand that we all want our sense of belongingness. If you are the black sheep, you get to make your own choices. There's so much freedom around you. You no longer have to live your life on other people's terms. You live it on your terms. You're no longer controlled. You no longer have to please people. You no longer have to compromise on your aspirations and your dreams and your authenticity. When you're the black sheep, all of the toxic people leave. When there are people around us who want to be pleased, want us to, follow on their terms, of course they would not like it when we would do the opposite, when we would be on our own, when we would live our life on our own terms. They would leave. And people who love us unconditionally and they accept our indifferences will stay anyway. The black sheep also makes you so much open-minded, which also means that you're open to so many other perspectives and opinions also. Being the black sheep gives you so much courage. To live life on your terms needs a lot of courage. Being able to stand up for what you believe in needs courage. It's a big step to assert your identity. Black sheep is also a unique opportunity to meet your wolf pack. I understand that there are people, there are family, there are friends who don't get us, but there's a soul family, there's a tribe that is out there who understands who we are, and that's our wolf pack, that's our soul tribe. Go find out, go connect with them. These are the people we closely identify with your wolf pack. You will see that all of the odds, all of the unacceptable things about you are actually acceptable around them. So go find yours. And now the questions that you need to ask yourself are: do you identify completely with being a black sheep or just parts of it? What do you think that you need to grieve on in order to process the pain? In order to do this work, do you need to find a wolf pack or anything else? How did you cope being the black sheep when you were a child? Was it effective? Are the same coping mechanisms effective now? So thank you guys. This is one of my favorite topics. And thank you so much for your love and support and your warmth. I'm always reading your comments and your suggestions. So keep connected and stay tuned and let me know what you think of this video in the comments box. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.